I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome to the next episode of the Gloucester Gamble. This is the last one of the week. I'm uploading videos daily on every weekday. Daily on weekdays, whatever that really means. I want to thank everybody who watches this video. If you are enjoying this content, do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button, and if you have been watching, then you'll know I'm not doing very well, and I've been asking for some help and guidance and some players that might work. Now, I want to thank Max Zidane, who has got in touch on the comments on one of my previous videos with a couple of players. I thought I'd just show you the players that he's mentioned. So he's mentioned this guy's Chris Kavetko. Let me just bring him up. Oh crikey, where is he? There he is. I think actually to look at him, he does look like a good player. He is worth 19k at the moment in this game. October 2015, 18 years old, Austrian guy, attacking mid. Now his stats do look pretty good, and so I've asked the scout to have a little look into him further. Like looking at he's playing for the under-21s of Bolton, but look, even there, he's not actually getting that many games for them. He's only had one appearance there in their under-21s. He's had 2 appearances in the under-18s, and he's played a few non-competitive games in the seniors. So really, he's not being used. So which makes me think if he's not being used, then maybe they would sell him cheap. So that's one player. The other player I've had a bit of confusion about because so his name's Jamie Latham, as you can see I'm typing there. You can see here there are 2 of them. There's one who plays for Bangor City and one plays for Afan Lido, 2 Welsh sides. So here's the one who plays for Bangor, valued 475 quid, earning £170. His fitness looks very high there, his acceleration looks very high. Obviously he's an 18-year-old, so he looks he's young, so he's got the pace and stuff. Teamwork looks high, vision looks high, passing's high, first touch looks good, aggression's high naturally because it's a young player. But again, yeah, not bad. You look at his average ratings there, 6.6, 7.25 there for 2 games he's played there. So it's tricky to see, and unfortunately, I can't afford to scout in Wales, so I can't actually scout this guy any further. But he's a centre mid. The other Jamie Latham that's on the game plays for Afan Lido. Let me just show you him. So again, he's a midfielder centre mid. Got good first touch, good passing, good teamwork, pace and fitness reasonably high again. He's 18 years old again, and his value is 0, and he does require scouting. However, you look at his stats, 6.39 as his average rating in the bottom right there. I don't know if you can see that actually because of where my face is right now, but his average rating after 7 appearances in the league for them, 6.39. He scored a goal in the league, 2 in the cup after 5 games, and he's got a 7.22 rating. So this guy actually, particularly because he's not worth anything, and I could literally just sign him because his contract's expired, that looks pretty promising. So let's go see if I can bring up. I can't afford to scout him. That's the other issue. So what I've done is I've written his name down, and after I finish this game, I might try and sign this guy, Afan Lido, just because of your recommendation, Max Zidane. So your thoughts, your comments. If you leave comments and thoughts, I do honestly, genuinely follow them up, and I really want to kind of improve my squad with your comments. So maybe Jamie Latham might become the hero of Gloucester City, might revive us into something exciting. Because at the moment, if I show you the league, we are bottom of the league. So as you can see here, we are 22nd. We are adrift out of the relegation zone by 3 points. I know we're only 12 games in, but still, 12 games and only 2 wins is so bad. Those of you who watched the last episode, then you will know that I am through to the next round of the FA Cup, and we are just about to face Eastbourne Boro in the 3rd qualifying round of the FA Cup. Now, between the last 2 games, I had a game against East Harrogate, and as you can see here, I lost 4-3. It was one of the quality games to watch. You know, when you just have those games, you're like, this is such a good game. And let me show you what happened. John T. Smith, who had only scored 1 goal this season so far, comes in. I decided to play a 4-1-2-1 formation. I'll show you. I should probably just show you it, shall I? This formation here. 4-1-4-1 in a way, really, isn't it? Like 4 at the back, 1 defence and mid, 2 centre mids, 2 wingers and a striker. And Jonty Smith comes in as this lone striker guy. And if I go back to this match, so I can show you what happened. Harrogate, after about 10 minutes, went 1-0 up. And it was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a nightmare. We then equalised literally like a minute later, which was so good. Jonty Smith, and he then goes on, as you can see here, 26th minute scores his second, 41st minute he scores his third. So we are 3-1 up all of a sudden, but then a minute later they then get a second one back, so it was 3-2 at half time. And so I just said to the guys, keep going, don't lose your heads, kind of thing. And then unfortunately, as you can see here, 59th minute Harrogate equalised, and then with 10 minutes to go they took the winner. So all my players just went slumped down. They hated it. So you can see there the stats, pretty even possession, 49-51. Shots, they did have a few more shots than me, but in terms of on target, we were pretty much on par. But here's the interesting thing here, because you look at our rating for our side here. All of my players on 6s, all of them except for Jonty Smith, who had a 9.4, but he still didn't even win player of the match, fascinatingly. But he 9.4 rating, so it shows that actually it was all on him. He got a bit tired by the end of the game, and I wanted him for this next game, so I subbed him after 80th minute. This was after we had, it was like Leigh scored, and literally Jonty Smith then came off. Maybe that was a bad move, I don't know, but Daniel Williams came on but wasn't able to score. So it's a real shame actually. I was absolutely gutted because I thought it was going to be a win for us, but we are still rooted at the bottom of the league. But today we come on to the FA Cup third round qualifying round against Eastbourne Boro. Checking out with my backroom, they advise this formation, which is one of my favourites. I really like playing this formation. And looking at the squad I've got Jonty Smith here up in that lone striker position with Daniel Williams on the bench, ready to come on when or if Jonty Smith has a bad game or gets really tired. We've then got in wingers, we've got Carter and Taylor. Connor Taylor been playing all right for me recently. He's a nice passer of the ball, seems to be setting up quite a lot. Billy Carter, on and off really. He's sort of had some good games and some not so good games. We've then got Joe Hanks and George Miller in the midfield. Hanksy and Miller, they're solid, and there's those two, and then there's also one other guy, Connolly, who's also a good midfielder, but I can only have 2 centre mids, obviously. Then we've got Tom Webb. This guy, Tom Webb here, in defensive mid. I don't have any other defensive midfielders that are so suited to being this role. So I've gone for this guy. There isn't really much else choice I've got. And then at the back, I've got Billy Jones on the left, Wassell on the middle, Sharif in the middle, and also Jack Mills on the right. Still, my defence not looking too good. I'm not happy really with them. And particularly this guy here, Billy Jones. In fact, 6.44 rating. I'm thinking of swapping Billy Jones out for somebody else. This guy here, Tony Capaldi, is an older player. But he's just 6.5. He's an older player, a bit more experienced, and the fans recently have just called out saying, "Get rid of Billy Jones, he's no good." Oh, and he's actually my captain. Oh, good. So here we go into the FA Cup without playing my captain. I'm just going to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to do these things, eh? So sitting on the bench, we've got Obi. Obi is not even on the bench actually. Sorry, he's not even in the starting 11. Not in those 7 subs. That's where I'm going these days. However, now I've just said that out loud, I now regret it because I'm thinking, oh, maybe you shouldn't. So I'm going to take Jamie Osborne off and put Obi on the bench just in case. If we need to change it up and get more strikers on the pitch, then I want to be able to do that. So let's submit my team and let's get on to the match, shall we? Let's press on to this Eastbourne Boro third round qualifying match in the FA Cup. We can do this, boys. Make me proud to be a Gloucester man. Come on, Tigers, this is our day, this is our moment to shine, to get through to this next round, to progress, to become the FA Cup champions, to go to Europe and win that as well. Obviously, that's obviously what's going to happen. So here it goes. Joe Hanks, my key man. Craig Stone is their key man, right back. He's not right back, he's a centre mid. They've got a weird, don't you think that is just a weird, a weird formation? I do. I'm just like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. But what we're going to do is we're just going to close all these people down. That attacking mid will close him down as well. Close him down. I'm like, when in doubt, close them down. Maybe that is the worst thing to do. Nobody fancies us to win. We are definitely not. We're definitely not the favourites here, but I think we can do something. So let's go, boys. FA Cup. Come on. Here's Webb with the cross. Oh, we've gone 1-0 up after 1 minute. Ramil Sharif, first ever goal for Gloucester City. Yes, come on, in the box. It was all messy in there. A lot was going on. Let's have a little look at the replay. Crossed in. I don't know who had the ball there, but Sharif seemed to get a foot into it, and the keeper didn't know what he was doing. But Sharif makes it 1-0. Come on. See, our problem has been not scoring goals, but our problem has been letting them in and also keeping hold of wins when we are winning this season. Ultimately, we're bottom of the league, so we're not doing we're not doing well. So just being 1-0 up does not mean anything in my eyes. Remember the first game of the season, 4-0 up, and I nearly lost that all. Last game, I was 3-1 up, and I lost 4-3. There's just so much of it these days that I don't trust myself. Maybe at half time I should just go contain, park the bus, and hope for the best. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Here's Carter, here's Capaldi on the left. Brought in today, no captain. Well, there is a captain, but Billy Jones, our normal captain, is not on the pitch today. But Gloucester has started well, 17 minutes in, and we're 1-0 up. This is good. But here is Eastbourne on the attack. Well challenged by Miller, and here's Smith. And he's running down the wing. Here's Taylor. Can Taylor cross it? Yes! Oh, it's 2-0! Oh yeah! Billy Carter, left winger, obviously came in there inside. There's the cross there, and Billy Carter on his right foot tucked it away. 2-0 after 17 minutes. I did not expect this. However, hold it, boys, hold it. Right, I'm going to yell concentrate at them. Concentrate. Okay, concentrate. We've got to concentrate. That's our problem. We score these goals and then we let them all in, and we let like tons of them in. It's like we just invite the world in. Okay, Marcus fella up. Ryan Worrell. And here's Eastbourne with a corner. We've cleared it out. And is that... Oh, I thought we had that onto that. Here's Stone. Oh, and Beale. Oh, yes. Held by Ormson. Ian Ormson is in goal today. He hasn't played the last few games. He's my lone keeper. And literally a day before the game, he asked to go back to his home club because he wasn't getting enough first team games. So I refused to terminate his loan. And hopefully he will now give me a good performance because he's first team, and we'll see how it goes. I just thought after letting in 4 goals in this... No, was it 4 goals? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? 4 goals in that last game. I couldn't play Singh, who's my usual first choice keeper. Here's Capaldi. Joe Hanks plays it into Miller. Plays it through to Taylor. What can Taylor do? Oh, it's 3! Oh my goodness, it's 3-0. An incredible goal, 3-0 up. Oh, yes! Right, we can't lose this victory now. We've lost victories too many times. Taylor, look at it, tucks it away in the far corner. Beautiful, slots it away, passes the ball in the net, and just a casual hand in the air, just a casual. Just a, like, all right, mate. All right. Oh, brilliant. What a start. What a start. This is so good. This is great first half. George Miller is on an 8.4 at the moment. Joe Hanks on a 7. Connor Taylor on an 8.1. This is great, great stuff. Interesting. I thought we were all going to be relying on John T. Smith here. But not at all. Like he's on a 6.5. He's not even doing that much. But we don't... This is brilliant. It's like the midfield are like holding it now. George Miller with 2 goals. We can please from the efforts today. I kind of don't get complacent. Don't get complacent. That's what I need. That's the message of this season. Don't get complacent. Well, actually, no, it's not the message of the season. The message of this season is probably sort yourself out and win a game. That's the message of this season. But we will go. So George Miller is looking a little bit injured. Potential head injury. Eesh. my goal scorer. I'll leave him on just for a little bit longer. See how he does. I kind of don't want to lose him permanently though, or like, for months. But we'll see how it goes. Second half cracks on. Here's Taylor. What we'll do is we'll stay like this for now, and then around 60th minute we might go defensive then, and see how we do. Excuse me. Come on, boys. Come on, lads. 50th minute. How are we looking? We're looking all right. We're looking okay. It looks at these percentages here. You can see it's pretty even across. Like all my players are looking calm and everyone's looking reasonably relaxed. Jack Mill's looking complacent. He's often a complacent sort of looking player. He tends to not, throw himself into anything, which is why I'm not too fussed with him really. I think at the end of this season, something I need to shake it up. Probably, to be honest, before the end of the season. Otherwise, I'll get relegated. But George Miller's on a 9.0. What a hero! Here he is on the ball. Potential head injury, but he's playing through it anyway. I'm just picturing him with like blood all over his face. John T. Smith! Yes! Oh, it's 4-0! It is 4-0! It is 4-0! This is brilliant. Oh, what an edge. Great play by Taylor to set up that goal. It was a wonderful cross. Let's have a little look at this. What a cross right on the sideline. Oh, yeah! Oh, boof. Yes! 4-0! 4-0. What on earth? What on earth are Eastbourne Boro up about? This is wonderful stuff. This is wonderful stuff. Let's make a substitution. My two centre-backs are looking quite tired now. We will take off this fella here and we'll put on Smith. Oh, wow. 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 This is something special. This is something special, everyone. This is something special for a team who is at the bottom of the league, 4-0 up away from home to Eastbourne Boro, who are in the equivalent league in a higher place than me. And this is excellent stuff. 2 goals from Miller, 2 goals from Taylor. No, it's not 2 goals from Taylor. It's 1 goal from Taylor, 1 goal from Carter, 1 goal from John T. Smith, and 1 goal from Sharif. 4 goal scorers. What heroes. True. Giving it all for the FA Cup. This is what dreams are truly made of. A Christmas dream. This is a Christmas miracle, everyone. This is a Christmas miracle we've got. Here's Baptista. They're trying to salvage something now. Oh, great save by Ormson. From the front to the back, we are solid. Mate, changes there. Okay, I think we're going to make another change here with our defence. Sharif is looking very tired now, so we'll give him a bit of a rest. And we'll just put on Mike Green, who isn't fully suited to this position, but he'll do for these last 6 minutes. Surely it's too late. It's too late for Eastbourne now. They can do whatever they want, but Ormson is like a brick wall in front of the goal today. Look at him. If he gets a clean sheet as well, I'm like, you, mate, are winning your position here. 84th minute. This is wonderful stuff. Okay, we're going to make one final change. We're going to bring on Daniel Williams for Jonty. So that's Jake Jonty off. 86, 4-0. So, I wonder what I've done differently. What do you think I've done differently to somehow get this victory? Is it the positioning of the players? Is it the roles that I've put them in? Do you think it's just literally the players that I've chosen above other players themselves? It's so hard to tell, isn't it? There's so many variables at play, but ultimately you've got to keep your winning. If you've won with a decent tactic and those players have played well, then you just got to stick with it, I suppose. But it looks like we're just about to go into the final win here. Final moments. That's it. 4-0. Gloucester. 4-0 through to the next round. And we've shut a lot of people up after that. Really special. Everyone's happy. Yeah, look at that. They're all pleased with this one. Post-match analysis. Player of the match was George Miller with a 9.0 rating. Four key passes. He made 2 assists. yes, very, very pleased. So good. What a way to go through to the next round. Not just with winning, but with a 4-0 victory. I'm so pleased. But anyway, we go back to the league after this game now. Bradford, PA, Curzon, Ashton, and Corby and Tamworth are our next 4 games. Surely we can take something off the back of this. Like, look at the amount of goals I'm scoring. The last 3 games, I've scored 10 goals in 3 games. So I'm not shy of the goal. Do you know what I mean? It's just about keeping the backs looking strong, keeping the sort of clean sheets. That was a great clean sheet there with Ormson in goal and those 4 defenders. I think I might be making the necessary changes to this 4 who just played, and we'll see how we go. But that will do for now, and we progress onto the FA Cup 4th round qualifier, where the obviously the draw will be soon, and we'll find out who that's going to be. But that would do for now. I'm the worst football manager ever. You can check me out on Twitch at worst football manager ever. Let's keep the conversation going on Twitter at worstfmanager. Do feel free to leave comments with more players who I could check out and see if they're any good and if I'm able to bring them in. Particularly defenders would be really helpful. But anyway, that is it for me. We'll catch you next week for more Gloucester Gamble, more videos. It's great to have you with me. Do subscribe if you're not subscribing already. But for now, I'll see you later.